Hey guys, welcome back to Yoga with Skye, your tool to a better way of life. Today's class will be a 30-minute vinyasa flow for beginners or anybody who likes a feel-good yoga flow. So let's start by coming into child's pose. Take the knees out wide, toes together, sit the bum on the heels, take the arms out in front of you and put the head on the floor. We're going to start by taking a few deep breaths here through the nose. Exhale, release it out. Again, inhale deeply all the way to the stomach. And exhale, release. Taking a moment to ground yourself. Prepare yourself for 30 minutes of a feel-good yoga flow. Last breath, inhale fully. And exhale, completely push yourself up. Bring the knees together. We're going to come to a tabletop, so knees under the hips, hands under the shoulders, straight back. We're going to inhale, drop the belly, lift the chest. Exhale, round the spine and push the back away from the floor. Again, inhale, drop the belly into cow. Exhale, round the spine, push the back away from the floor into cat. With your own breath, go for 2 more. Remembering to really sink that stomach and lift the chest open. And then also round in the spine, pushing the back as far away from the floor. And come to neutral, straight spine. We're going to inhale, take the left arm up towards the sky. And exhale, thread that arm under, bringing the shoulder and ear to the ground. Thread the needle, creating a nice stretch in the shoulders and preparing them for 30 minutes of beautiful vinyasa flow where we'll need to use these shoulders. A nice twist in the spine. Taking a deep breath in and out. One more. And release. Take that left arm back to the mat. Inhale, send the right arm up to the sky, open the chest. Exhale, bring the right arm through and down, bringing the shoulder and the ear down to the mat. Now enjoying a nice stretch in the right shoulder. A nice twist in the spine. And breathe in here. Breathe in for 1 more. And exhale, release. Bring that hand back to the mat. Staying in a tabletop position, we're going to take the left leg back onto the toes. And we're going to lift it up. We're also going to take the right arm forward. Balance in here. Opposite leg, opposite arm. Squeezing the glutes, squeezing the leg. And exhale, crunch to the chest. Inhale, release. Exhale, crunch. Creating this nice crunch and round in the back. For 1 more. And release the leg and arm back down to the floor. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. So we're going to take the right foot back, lift the right leg up, take the left arm forward. Balance in here and hold in. Focus. Inhale. And as we exhale, we're going to crunch that elbow and knee together. Inhale, release. Exhale, crunch. Release. Like this for 2 more. Last one. And bring the hand and leg back down to the mat. Coming back into tabletop, we're going to take the left leg out with the bent knee and create hip rotations. So we're making full circles with that left leg, keeping a nice bend at the knee and making big circles, being really mindful that it's going to feel a little bit sensitive in the hip. Let's go the other way. For 1 more. And bring the leg back down. Let's take it over to the right side. Bring the right leg up, bending at the knee. Or let's go for some circles backwards. Remembering to connect the breath to the movement. This will help you throughout this flow. Let's go the other way. One more. And bring the leg back down to the mat. Give the hips a little wiggle. Tuck the toes. Now we're going to go for our first downward facing dog. So push in and send the hips high. Remembering to press into the knuckles and the fingertips of the hands. And trying to roll the shoulders away from the ears. The focus here is to send the hips as high as possible and not so much on getting your heels to touch the floor. Bend in the knees. Find some stillness in downward facing dog. Breathe here. For 1 more breath. Exhale, bend the knees, gaze between the hands and step the feet to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, fold it down. Inhale, roll all the way up, take the arms over the head, hands together, and exhale, bring the hands to this heart center. Take a moment here. We're going to go for 2 rounds of sun salutation. So standing at the top of the mat, we're going to inhale, send the arms up. Exhale, fold down, guided by the chest, all the way to full forward fold. Inhale, take it halfway, either hands on the floor or on the calves, making sure the back's straight. We're going to take the hands to the floor, step the feet back and come into a plank position. Here we're going to drop the knees, then the chest, and then the chin to the floor, keeping the bum up. We're going to untuck the toes, push the body up, coming into upward facing dog. We're now going to tuck the toes, push back, send the hips high, coming back into downward facing dog. Take a moment to breathe here through the nose. Exhale. Keep breathing through the nose. Bend the knees, gaze between the hands and step the feet to the top of the mat. Inhale halfway, flat back. Exhale, fold it down. Slowly and mindfully roll the body all the way up to standing. Take the arms up and over the head. Palms together and exhale, hands to heart center. We're going to go for 1 more round. A little bit faster this time. Inhale, take the arms up. Exhale, fold down. Inhale, halfway, flat back. Exhale, step the feet back, high plank. Knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga, the whole body down. Untuck the toes, push up to upward facing dog. And tuck the toes, exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, take the right leg up, bend at the knee and step that foot between the hands. Find your balance, and when you're ready, inhale, take your arms up and coming into warrior 1. find a focal point and keep breathing in Warrior One. Bending into that front knee, keeping high on the back tiptoes. Breathe in here. Exhale, slowly tip the body forward, bringing the left leg up, creating a T shape. Warrior Three. Squeeze the glutes, squeeze the thigh, keep the arms strong. And release, bring that back leg down. Keep the back leg pointing towards the side of the mat and the front leg forward. Bend into that right knee, take the arms out and focus over that right arm in Warrior Two. Bending into the right knee. Breathe in Warrior Two. Take the right forearm to the right leg, take the left arm over and enjoy a side angle. Keep that chest open, gaze towards the tricep. Try not to dump too much weight onto that right leg and just keep the body up and nice and strong. Breathe in here. Exhale, bring the body back up. Take the hands back to the floor. Take the right leg back into plank. Again, knee, chest, chin or chaturanga. Push up to upward facing dog. Send the hips back into downward facing dog. Breathe in here. Take the left leg up, bend at the knee, step the foot between the hands. Find your base, balance, and inhale, take the arms up into Warrior One. Bending into that front knee, strong on the back toes. Breathe and focus. For one more. Really bend into that knee. And when you're ready, slowly take the body forward, lift the back leg high, coming into Warrior Three. Don't worry if you go off balance, just try to focus. And if you do fall, just come back. Keeping the body nice and straight in a T position. And release, bring that back leg down, facing outwards. Left foot facing the top of the mat and bending into that left knee. Nice strong arms. Lengthen the arms and gaze over that left arm. Warrior Two. Breathe in here. Nice deep breath. And take that left forearm, place it on the left leg and bring the right arm over the head. The side angle. Remembering not to dump too much weight on that leg. Keep the body up, chest open, nice and strong. Breathe. Exhale, release the body back up. Take the hands to the floor. Step that left foot back. Either vinyasa or go straight to downward facing dog. If you're in a vinyasa, send the hips high and come into downward facing dog. Breathe in here. Take a nice deep long inhale and full exhale all the way out. Take the right leg high, bend at the knees, step the foot between the hands. Find balance. Inhale, arms up, Warrior One. Exhale, cactus the arms and open the chest. Inhale, take the arms up. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, up. Nice fluid movements. Go with your own breath. For one more. Take the body forward, lift the left leg up, coming back into that Warrior Three. Balance. Now we're going to add a little bend at that right knee, really testing the balance this time. If you can't, stay still, that's fine. If you want this challenge, keep bending the knee and straightening the knee. And release, bring that foot back down, coming into warrior two. We're going to take the hand to the calf or the thigh and bring the right arm up and over, reversing that warrior. Breathe deeply. Nice big breaths. And release, come up. Bring the right arm over onto the knee. Bring the left arm over. When you're here, take that left arm behind your back. Take the right arm under the leg and try to bind the hands together, opening that chest and gazing over that left shoulder. If this is too much for you, feel free to stay in side angle. This is the second variation of side angle pose. Release, come back up. Take the hands to the floor, either downward dog or vinyasa. If you're going to vinyasa, chaturanga down, inhale up, and exhale downward facing dog. Catch your breath here and send the left leg high, bending at the knee, step the foot between the hands. Balance, inhale, take the arms up. Again, we're going to exhale cactus, inhale up. Go in as fast or as slow as is good for you. Follow the breath. Remembering to open the chest as you cactus the arms. One more. Send the body forward, lift that back leg up, coming into warrior three. And then if you want a bit of extra spice, bend that left leg. Bend and straighten. If that's too much, stay still. And if you fall, that's fine. Find your way back. And release, bring that back foot down. Bend into that left knee. Take the right hand to the thigh and bring the left arm over, coming into reverse warrior. Breathe in nice deep breaths. Holding it here. And exhale, come back up. Take the left forearm to the left knee and bring the right arm over, side angle. Either stay here, or if you want to go to variation 2, take that right arm behind you, left arm under the leg, and bind the hands together, opening the chest and gazing over that right arm. If you're in side angle, that's fine too. Breathe in here. Hold for one more breath. Exhale, release, come back up to warrior two, either downward facing dog or vinyasa. Knee, chest, chin, chaturanga. Inhale up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a moment to catch your breath. Big, full, expansive breath through the nose. Taking this time in downward facing dog to reconnect with the breath and resting before we go again. Full breath in and long breath out. When you're ready, we're going to send that right leg up. We're going to bend the knee and bring that knee to the chest. Hold it for a second and then send the leg back. Bend the knee to left arm and then send it back. Bend the knee to right arm and send that leg back. Remembering to breathe. Knee to chest, hold for 2, 3, 4, and send it back. Bring that leg back down. Let's do the same thing on the left side. So take the left leg high, bend at the knee, bring the knee to the chest, squeeze and release, push back. Bend in the knee, take the knee to the right elbow and send the leg back high. Bend in again, taking the knee to the left elbow, send it high. Last one's a hold, so knee to chest, a hold. Breathe, squeeze and send the leg back and down. Well done. Breathe in here. Feel free to sway the hips side to side, pedal the feet. Do what feels good for you. Now we're going to take the knees to the floor, untuck the toes and bring the whole body down. We're going to rest on our forearms in Sphinx pose. Keeping the chest nice and lifted. And breathe in full deep breaths here in Sphinx pose. Feel free to stay here or feel free to drop the chin, creating a nice stretch along the back of the neck also. Slowly lower the forehead to the ground. Take the arms out slightly wider than the mat and forward. We're going to inhale, lift the chest, and exhale, lower back to the floor. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Try to make the movements nice and slow and fluid. Lower to the floor. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Bring the hands under the shoulders and push up into upward facing dog. Tuck the toes and send the hips high, coming into downward facing dog. We're going to step to the top of the mat. Inhale halfway. Exhale, fold it down and slowly become rolling up to standing. Arms overhead. Exhale, hands to heart center. We're going to come to sitting on the mat with our legs crossed in a seated position. When you're here, take the right hand to meet the left knee, take the left arm behind you and create a nice twist in the spine, opening up the chest and gazing over that left shoulder. Really try to inhale as you lengthen and exhale, twist that little bit further. Let's take it over to the other side. Left hand on right knee, right arm behind you. Inhale, extend, and exhale, twist. Opening the chest, gazing over that right arm. Feel a nice twist in the spine. Remembering to keep breathing. If you can't breathe, you've gone too far. And bring it back to center. We're going to bring the feet together, take a hold of the feet, let the legs hang out wide, and we're going to slowly flutter the legs up and down in butterfly, keeping a nice straight spine and feeling a nice stretch in the groin and the hips. Whilst you're here, feel free to stretch the neck, make circles all the way around or side to side. Find something which feels good for you. We're here for one more deep breath. And exhale, release. When you're ready, we're going to take an inhale and straighten the spine. And as we exhale, we're going to slowly lower the body, trying to get our forehead to meet the toes. Know your limit. If you can't go all the way down, don't worry. You want to be at a point where it feels a little bit uncomfortable, but it still feels good, not painful. Breathe in here. And exhale, release, come back up. Bring the knees together and release the feet forward. Shake it out. Shake out the legs. Now take the hands behind the back, fingers facing forwards. We're going to flex the toes. Inhale, straight spine. And as we exhale, we're going to push from the hips and send them high. Let the head hang back in reverse tabletop. If this isn't accessible for you, feel free to bring the feet closer and bend in at the knee. Breathe in for one more. And exhale, release. Bring the bum back down to the floor. Rotate the wrists or give them a little shake. Release the tension here. We're going to come to laying on our back, so slowly lower yourself down to the mat. Bringing the whole body down to the mat. We're going to take the right knee to the chest. Take the arms and wrap it around the knee, pulling it tightly towards the chest. Keeping that left leg straight. Feeling a nice stretch in the hip, in the thigh, in the groin. And we're here for a few breaths. Gently release that right leg down to the mat and bring the left leg up, knee to chest. Wrapping the arms around the leg and squeezing the knee towards the chest as tightly as possible. And we're here for a few breaths. And release. Bring both knees towards the chest, send the feet to the sky. Take a hold of the outside of the feet, inside of the feet, or the big toe, and let the knees come towards the armpits. We're in happy baby. Feel free to rock side to side, giving the lower back a nice massage. Feel free to straighten one leg, then straighten the other leg. Do whatever feels good for you. And gently release, bring the knees together, hook the knees tightly towards the chest, give the ankles a little rotation. And the other way. Squeeze everything together, bring the chin to the knees, squeeze everything together. And release, bring the whole body down to the mat, keeping the arms beside the body, palms facing up. We're going to enjoy 1 full minute of Savasana. It's so important to not skip Savasana because we've been fired up through the flow. And this is a minute just to wind down, relax, and release. Bring some awareness back to the body. Wiggle the toes, move the hands, bringing the legs together. Take the arms above the head and enjoy a full body stretch. When you're ready, gently roll it over to the left side. Rest in here. When you're ready, with your eyes closed, push yourself up and come to a seated position in the middle of the mat. We're going to inhale, send the arms up overhead, palms together, and exhale, bring the hands to heart center. Thank you so much for practicing with me, and thank yourself for finding time to devote 30 minutes to yourself. I hope you have a wonderful rest of the day. Namaste. I will see you in the next yoga class. Bye.